right, guys, we have reached a milestone. We've taken down all the origins, we've got all their tributes, which means technically we are ready to face the Celestial Indominus Rex or the demonic Reaper Empress. That is where we are at. But here's the deal. I don't know if we're ready. I mean, we might be ready, but I think we've still got something that needs to be tackled before we get onto this, because I know as soon as we fight these bosses, there's going to be like no holding me back, and then I'm going to want to tame them, and then I'm going to just want to like charge through the progression, and then my base is just going to sit here unfinished. So I think before we get on to fighting our very first of those bosses, it's time to dedicate some time to the base, and I know just what we're going to be doing. Oh, by the way, on a side note, if we do have time after a bit of work to the base today, there is a chance we might fight one of these guys, okay? So hang in there, hang in tight. It might be, you know what? Maybe we just say it. Maybe we just say it. We're going to fire one of them later on. But before we do that, we got some things to the base I want to change. Yeah, look, we obviously built this big old stone structure a little while ago now. But the problem is, I want to say we've outgrown it because we've barely even moved into it. We've got this big structure, and then we're kind of just like living on the side over here, just on a little platform, and over here on the cliff face. And the thing is, we've got a lot of dinosaurs piled in this place right now. We got a lot of egg-laying dudes, and then over here we got our like heavy hitter squad type of thing. But yeah, I feel like it's only like a temporary solution, and it might be time for us to do something about this. So I've been thinking. In fact, I've been tinkering as well. You may notice already something a little different about our main kind of like entryway into our base. This beautiful little lake that I've built through here. It's got fishies inside of it as well. Yeah, I think this looks absolutely freaking cool. I've never built anything like this. In fact, I've had like water in my bases before, but I've really like gotten the layers really nice. You can kind of see there's like a bottom to it, but a very shallow bottom. It's like a really, I don't know. I freaking love what I've done here. A little bit of tinkering and stuff. And then somehow, I don't know how the levels of the foundations and stuff have like laid out here, but it just works out perfect. It looks so I love it. I actually freaking love this. I kind of did it completely accidentally, but I love it. Anyways, that's just besides the point. Up here, we have a ceiling. And I've gone and filled in this big old gap with glass. And my plan is basically to reallocate all of our friends over here up there. I don't know, I think it makes sense. Especially since by killing a lot of the origin dinosaurs that we've killed over the last few days, we've unlocked pretty much all of the tech engrams. Where are they? All the way down the bottom. Here we go. Here's all of the tech stuff. Like, I don't know if we've got all of it just yet, but the main fact is we have access to it now. So here's what I am thinking. I'm thinking we do not waste any further time, and we go and craft ourselves a replicator. Thankfully, I have everything to do that. We got a replicator. On top of that, we're going to need a generator. But I was also going to need somewhere to put this stuff. Not diggity damn. I haven't really thought about this. All right, for now, you're just going to sit right here on this other platform that I haven't really got around to using. But first thing we need to craft out of this is a generator. Assuming I have what I need to do that, which we do. And this is going to wirelessly power everything in our base from now on. So, bam, we got that. I can go turn this off. This thing no longer needs to run itself. We're going to have the generator do that. In fact, we can pretty much just do this now. I can just... Nope, I didn't want to pick that up. I just wanted to... We're just going to destroy this thing. Don't need it anymore. See you later, champ. Goodbye. Nice knowing you. Got my fuel back. Lovely. But instead, for now, I'm just going to replace it with this. Chuck a little bit of element in here. And we are Gucci, baby. Now, that should be powering my furnace. In fact, switch to electric. Turn off. No, switch to electric. Switch to gas. No, I want to save my gas. That's the whole point. I want to switch to electric. It's unpowered, though. Why are you unpowered? What am I missing here? Refines resources, powered by gasoline, burns hotter and faster than... Maybe it needs gasoline, then. Switch to gas. Switch to electric. Switch to... How do we power this thing on? See, now I'm just confused. Wait, switch to electric. And then there's legit no, like, on button for this thing. Switch to gas. All right, seriously. All right, what is going on? Hold on. Switch to electric. Like, there's no option. This thing is turned on. It's powering. My old generator didn't work here either, which is extra weird. Anyways, doesn't matter. I don't know. I'm getting like hung up on little things. Anyways, everything should be powered. So that is really, really cool. Our air conditioners are all going. And what this allows us to do is find a solution to getting up to that top flat platform. So here's what I'm thinking. I think we need an elevator. Now we've got a few options. We can obviously go triangular. It's actually not that obvious, but we can go triangular, or we can just go, oh snap, we're out of crystal? No way. I guess I spent it all on these tiles up the top. Seriously? Dang it. All right, cool. Or we go square one. Should have just crafted the square one, because now I don't really have a good way to get up there. The other option though is, of course, we get like a jump pad that can just launch us up there. But you know what? For now, we don't have to work this out. I do need to go get some crystal at some point. But what I'm going to begin doing is picking up all of our friends, starting with my fabled Pteranodon squad. I don't even know who's who right now, but we got a lot of females and we got a few males. These guys don't necessarily need to go up there. Then I'm going to pick up my parrots, and then I'm going to pick up my mega raptors. Okay, so there's all the flyers, I guess. I guess then we'll go our dialos. We got a lot of these dialos. So many dialos. You'd think we'd have more eggs by now. And then we got our dodos, of course, too. Now, all of these guys... Oh, and then we got our sarcos as well. All of these guys have been doing pretty much all the heavy lifting around our base lately, laying a truckload of eggs. And I need them to continue doing that. It's the only way we're going to end up taming stronger dudes. And we kind of just need it. It's as simple as that. Now, before we head upstairs, let's just hatch these two bad boys. And they are indeed two bad boys. They're both boys. Dang it. I need females. I need females, not you boys. So you guys can just chill down here. You guys can just sit on this platform for the time being. All right. Since you're not girls and you can't lay me eggs. And I am going to go take these up to the tippy top of our base. Now, I'm hoping that this is a safe space for them. I'm hoping they kind of just do their thing. But I guess what I'm kind of thinking of doing is, Matt, is this really the best idea I've got? Like, I don't know if this is going to remain or what, but this is just kind of what I'm doing for now. I might even look really stupid, and we might change it at a later date. But the fact of the matter is, I just want them out of the way. And these guys are a lot bigger than I thought they were. Oh my goodness. These guys are going to fill this space very quickly. Oh, we got our parrots, and these guys don't like sitting still. All right, so I'm going to have to park these guys manually. Seriously, these parrots are so annoying. All right, I'll leave them some space. Then we'll get onto our mega raptors. Oh, snap. That guy just fell straight down. What are you doing, mate? Get back up here. Get back up here. I didn't even have the size mod installed, and you guys are still just flopping all over the shop. All right, chat. Wow, that was a terrible throw. Just throw him straight over the edge. Get back up here. All right, one last shot of this. Otherwise, I'm giving up. And yeah, look. Yeah, this temporary solution sure is looking mighty temporary. Oh my goodness. I forgot how fast this thing is. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whoa. All right, there we go. Hey, not quite. Seriously, how many levels have I got into speed on this guy? All right. Just park him right there. And then we can finish up with all of these guys. So I guess I'm just going to do a Dilo row. 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many of these I've got, to be honest. 4, 5. I know there's a male in this mix as well. I don't know if I've already thrown him out yet, but it's his job to spice the other ones up a little bit. And then we'll get our dodos. All right, so we've run out of space officially. That's alpha, toxic. Man, we got a lot of toxics. Well, we don't need that many anymore. And then we got our little fellas, and that's it. That's everyone, right? Oh, and then the sarcos. Where are the goodness to the sarcos? Right in the middle here? These guys are too big. Seriously? All right. Yeah, look. All right. Temporary solution. This isn't going to work long term. But all right. There we go. Yippee, I suppose. That looks so bad. All right. Hey, look. The good news is this area is now nice and clear. Which is good. Now I'm going to work out what we're going to do with this area, because that's kind of like the whole point of this. We've kind of got a functional area. This is all for looks. I guess it's more decorative than anything. And then you look up there and you're like, oh my goodness, this place is disgusting. And then over here, I guess was meant to be functional too, and it still might be in the future, but it's just not quite there yet. Anyways, here's what I'm thinking. I think I'm going to do a little bit of work over here. I am going to begin by picking a lot of this stuff up. And this is going to get messy. It's potentially going to get messy very quickly. But we're going to start with the little things like these air conditioners, the grill, le grill. Don't really need that right this second. Feeding trough. Definitely need to move this somewhere. I think I will pick it up. And I think... I don't really know. I just need to get this thing out of the way. It doesn't matter where it goes. Temporarily, it's going to sit up here. And then I'll just like transfer everything into it. All right, there we go. You know what? We're probably going to need a refrigerator, aren't we? I may as well craft that while we're at this as well. Also, my farm. This thing never got upgraded. Hold on a second. Why is my water's not even connected? When did this stop? Okay, I got to refresh connections. No, seriously, my water's actually not connected. Wait, what's going on here? Refresh. Oh, snap. I wasn't meant to pick that up. Okay, that's craziness. What's going on with my thing? Hold on, this needs to be sorted out. We're going to run out of water and our farm's going to break. What's going on here? This is unacceptable. Okay. All right, hold on. I gotta fix the pathway. Who broke it? Who broke this? Let me grab myself a flexi pipe and we'll plug that hole. Or at least I've tried it. Wait, what's going on? This one here is breaking. This one's not connecting. It's just this one. Now it's just disappeared on me. All right, now I'm just confused. Bam. All right, we got water again. Look at the jank in this pipe. Who designed this thing? It was I. Anyways, back up we go. And now, oh snap, missed it, but we're all good. All right. No, stop it. What are we doing? Just let me in my base. Awesome. Okay, cool. I gotta move all this stuff. There's a lot of weight going around as well, so I kind of got to be like, not careful, but seriously, Crystal? All right, glass. I got no glass structures I can break or anything. All right then. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, fine. That's what we gotta do. That's what we gotta do. Mongo! I need your help, mate. I need your help for a second. We need to pay a visit to... honestly, I think I'm actually gonna head out here. I was gonna head up to Centurion, but we probably don't need to go up to Centurion. This area here is pretty good for Crystal. Or at least can be good for Crystal. I don't know. We'll find out right now. Is there another one there? Nope. All right. I should probably get Mongo to follow me, as there are and can be some pretty devilish dudes in the area, but I don't really need to be up here for too long either. So let's just get what we need. All right, Mongo. Yeah, I was gonna say this guy's gonna hate my guts. Yep. Hey, cut it out. Hey, cut it out, I said. My guy, do you really know who you're messing with? It is I run this place. I cannot be stopped. I can be stopped, but you bring my Mongo into the battle, no chance at all. It's mine for the taking. All right, this is the spot for Crystal, 100%. Beautiful, so much of it. Thought I saw some more down here, but I mean, we actually don't need any more. We got more than enough. Unless there is a little bit more up here. There's a few griffins flapping about, but I'm not gonna let them stop me. All right, last little bit. That's what I'm talking about. Oh man, there's more. Look, may as well just do it now, and then I don't need to come back. All right, sweet. And we're done. Fantastic. All right, cool, beautiful, splendid. Let's get our butts out of here. So back home we go. I don't even know where home is anymore. It's this one, I think. I should have just gone back to the previous teleport. Doesn't matter. This will do. All right, there we go. And now we can get what we need. So I'm going to bust up that preserving bin. It's time to turn that into... In fact, I'm just going to put everything in here. It's time to turn that into a fridge instead. Yes, we're still going to need spoiled meat and all of that fun stuff, but we've got other ways of getting that, so we won't bother using this particular one anymore. So we'll just grab all of that, plop it over here, and then this probably still got some stuff in it, which it does. I don't even know why half of that stuff was in there, but it was. Now you are the next tricky one. You are carrying all of the goods, but I guess I'm just gonna, did I pick it up? I'm gonna pick it all up and throw that into the fridge as well. And now you are also finished. So I'm gonna pick you up. What have you got? Propellant. We'll use that in just a second anyways. And then my hatchery. All right, so the place is somewhat cleared out now. I guess the hatchery is not so much important. This guy here is though, so I'm just gonna drop him here for the time being, activate him, and then he is going to collect eggs. So, yep, keep picking up me eggs. And it's time for us to, I guess, start working on what I plan to do with this area, because I haven't really gone over that yet, have I? So I want to grab my foundations, which I don't have many of. So let's get more of those crafting. I swear I had a pile of these somewhere. We'll just craft up a good 100 of those. And honestly, that might actually be all I need for the time being. So what I'm thinking of doing is ripping this up. Actually, I got my little picking my bobby thing and where is it? There you are. All right, pick up my ramps. Pick up you. Got these two little pillars. Yeah, I guess you are. I'm gonna pick. We're not gonna pick this up. What's going on here? Why? Insufficient resources. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, I guess it's busted. Yeah, I've been using this to just make me a ton of jerky. And we will continue to do that into the future. Eventually. But I think what I'm going to do is basically create like a bigger room here. I like the idea of having all this stuff in one place. And yeah, I guess this is kind of like the best way that I see right now to do it. Without like a complete restructure. It's kind of just like we're just building phase 2 of the base, essentially. Except I can't. Can't. Oh, here we go. Nope, not quite. All right, let me try this again. I've gotten rid of all my ramps and now I can't get back into my base. There we go. All right, that'll do. Excuse me. All right, am I really this uncoordinated or what? How's my foundations coming along? Yep, probably don't need any more than that. That's probably more than enough. Just chuck all of this over here for now. Give me half of those. All right, so here's what I'm doing. Apparently I'm placing a foundation underground. I don't know where that went, but it went somewhere. I'm going to basically bridge these two. I hope this connects. Yep, that looks pretty good. We're basically going to connect these two passageways together. And we're just basically expanding our platform without like really closing everything in. At least that's what I wanted to achieve by doing this. I need one there, and there. And I think that's pretty much, well, I don't know, like, yeah. I mean, it's more than enough room, I would think. So you got this little area, enclosure. I don't know if I end up putting a farm in here or something, but it's there. Oh, I got a perfect idea of what to put there. Hold on a second. I can put a tree. Can I get any? Oh, a fountain. Hold on. We can do fountains. I forgot about this. A fancy fountain? Oh, 500 stone. Ooh. But then also, I can put some plants. I can put a gnome home. No, none of that. Skins, no. Planters and pots. I thought this was the mod that adds all the trees, but maybe not. I guess not. I wanted a big tree. Not a bonsai tree, like a big old tree. All right, I gotta find what mod that was. Can I fit a fancy fountain down there or not? Let's have a look. This actually might work. Hold on. I know it's gonna be hanging into the base over here. Dang it! Otherwise, that would have been so good. That actually might have worked. Hold on. I got a vision here. I need to see if I can get this to play out. Like, oh, dang it. This again. Seriously? All right, hold on. Let me just get myself out of there. I don't like this. Obviously gonna look absolutely terrible, but I gotta at least try it. Yeah. Okay, so if I place this like here, dude. I mean, I could probably disguise it with something. I don't know. Am I like, is this too much? Is this too much? It looks silly. It's ridiculous, but that's kind of the point, you know? Like right here somewhere, like that. Is that nice and even? Like, that's pretty disguised. But then it kind of looks a bit intrusive out here. All right, fine. I know it looks ridiculous. I know we can't keep this, but a man can dream. I should have just destroyed this thing. Then again, I might just place it somewhere else instead. Structures. Topia. No, fountains. Fountains. Fine. Let's try the other ones. We've got a large one, and then we've got a small one. Let me just see what these two fellows look like, all right? And I can fit the large one. Large one fits. Like, fine. Fits perfectly. There we go. There we go. Ah, you know what? That'll do for now. That'll do. Why not? It's beautiful. Splendid. I love it. All right. And then we're going to need some railings. Probably going to need more than that. We're going to need some pillars. Let's grab those as well. And we'll probably just fence this thing in. Hopefully never get stuck in there. Kind of suck if we do. We'll rail this area off too. And then we got some medium pillars. And just to match the other side, pillar, 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 pillar. I guess there was a pillar about here. Is that right? Nope, maybe. It was actually on this spot. But then I guess this one here can just be moved across instead. Yeah, I think you kind of get the idea of what I'm going for here, right? I think it's all right. And what I was actually thinking of doing was enclosing this. In fact, I don't have pillars on these corners, it turns out. Yeah, we'd like some ceilings or something. So let me just see how this looks. And then we'll kind of go from there. So I was kind of thinking of coming... Oh, excuse me. Wait, really? Wait, really? Can I... No, that's not going to work either. Huh. All right, I need a stone wall very quickly. Because apparently, these things don't want to line up right. Okay, so if I go wall, wall, then I should be able to go ceiling, ceiling, and then I should be able to just pick these back up. Like that. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. All right, and then we can build out from that. So I don't know if we just go this little bit here. Oh, I'm going to have to do the same over there too. Or I'm just... Okay, that one got misplaced, obviously. Or we just... misplaced like a whole bunch of these darn things. But something like this is kind of what I'm going for. I think it's going to be cool. It finally, I guess, feels like a room rather than us just like building out in the open. I do like building out in the open, but I don't know. Feels a little bit more homey. I don't know if I end up putting up any walls or anything, but I think this is kind of nice. I need more ceilings though. We're like a few short, not that many, just a few. But thankfully we are just like stacked with the resources. We should never need, well, unless I like really expand this base out a ton, I don't think we're going to need any more stone resources or for stone structures ever again. We collected so many when we collected these that it was like actually a little bit crazy. Little bit ridiculous. All right, need one more up there. Can't reach it though. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. And then, yeah. All right, cool. I accidentally placed one there and there. I actually don't mind that look. So like on there, kind of like a little halfway point. Actually looks okay. It won't look the same there, so I'm not going to bother. But yeah, I don't mind this. And I guess what I was thinking is I could bring this thing back across to the other side. But now that I'm looking at it, it is really big. So how many ceilings tall does this thing actually go? Because my base is what, 4 ceilings? And it's a lot taller than that. 4, 5, 6, possibly. So if I were to put the replicator, I could put the replicator right in the middle here. I could actually do that. It's not what I had planned. But now I just want to like see the vision. I just want to see what this looks like if I do this. Oh, so can I just point out, this might be the most successful building I've ever done in a recording. I'm not really, I struggle to record while I build because I just can't get my thoughts correct. I mean, it's not bad, but I think it hangs out the back, doesn't it? Just a little bit. But I could turn this into some decorating. I could put like a bush here or something. I could put something there, like a structure. A gnome house. I'll put a gnome house right in front of it. Furniture, a bench, a stone brick bench. I'm craft it just because why not? How big are these trees? Bonsai tree. Nah, these are gonna be tiny. It's a bonsai. Bonsais are tiny. Yeah, I was gonna say that makes no sense to place that there. But like a stone bench, like no one's gonna be looking at the weird tech structure jutting out the back, right? It's a bit obnoxious. Anyways, what the other thing I could do is just build out a platform over here and just have the replicator on that instead. This looks silly. Get rid of that. It doesn't need to go there. Put the fountain back. Fountain was cool. Fountain is a very, very cool. There we go. Probably should sit a little bit further back, but that's fine. And then, yeah, I reckon I'll just build out the back just a little bit further. We don't even need that much room, to be honest. But a few foundations. And then I reckon I got some triangular ones. Do I have any triangular ones? I guess not. I guess we ran out. All right, give me like, I don't need 100, but just craft up a batch anyways. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. 6. We're going to have to go a little bit deeper. And yeah, maybe I'll just put the replicator over here is what I'm thinking. Might finally be time for us to reallocate the farm as well. Man, this is like, it's always bittersweet doing this sort of stuff because you like reshape your entire base and then it just doesn't feel the same afterwards. But like, that's kind of the point. And I don't know how I feel about it. I'm going to have to go even deeper with this thing because these are so big. It's so big. It's such a big item. Structure, rather. Or we just rip out the ceiling a little bit, which ain't the end of the world either. If I just go like this. There you go. Pick up, pick up, pick up. Do I like it? Yeah, and then I can do this. Hold on. Oh, I was gonna go like this. Ceiling. 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 Not there. Ceiling. Right there. Pick up. Pick up. Pick up. Hey, I don't know. I think I'm onto something here. And then we can bring this like way forward. Oh, it's like right, like squishy. Bit squishy, ain't it? It cuts through. Yeah, I'm trying to like just get this thing to fit. If I can get this thing to fit, I feel like it's nice. I mean, obviously it fits, you can place it, but I want it to like look right. I feel like looks are an important thing with a lot of this sort of stuff. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's squishy, but it's in there. And then obviously I just got to like reorganize the rest of our little crafting spaces. But I like what we've done here. This kind of loses its touch a little bit, but then again, I could either just fence this off, close that up. Do I really need access to this area anymore? I don't really need this area unless I want to like use this as a farm. But for now, I'm just going to pick it up anyways. Pick these little dudes up. And there we go. We've got like a nice, bigger space to work with. I like it. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, it's gonna take some getting used to, that's for sure. So we walk in, head on over to our little crafting area. Pretty cool, I reckon. And then over here, we can be like, this can be like our little flyer area. Or we can obviously put some structures out there, but clearly I think it's gonna be mostly like a bit of a spot for our guys to hang out, I think. Our main like traversal dinosaurs. Like him. We got our Mega Raptor as well. Maybe Griffcorn. Yeah, you two. 100%. You two are coming over here. I don't know. I like it. I like what we've done here. I think it's kind of cool. Place you here. Place you there. And then, I don't know. It doesn't matter. As long as you're all out here, that's all that matters. Sweet. All right. Come here. You. Let's see what this looks like from the sky. So obviously We still got these big fellas all kind of floating about doing their thing. But it looks a little bit more... I don't know. I don't mind it. Looks okay, I think. I mean, it still looks a little incomplete. It looks silly with all the dinosaurs on top, so maybe I gotta like do something new with that. I might even turn all these ceilings into foundations just to give them some extra girth, bit extra thickness to them, and then I can like move them on top of there, and then it doesn't look like they're falling through the ceiling. Maybe it'll be easy to get up there too, and then obviously we can like collect all the eggs properly as well. Then I gotta work out, well, like, what's next? Like, what do these rooms at the front mean? This is meant to be a bedroom. It still might be. I just got to enclose it. This one here, guest bedroom, maybe. I don't know. This one over here, maybe just destroy this one or something. Or maybe, I don't know, a purpose will present itself as we move on. Oh, and then I got to find somewhere to stash all my resources, because that was the other thing. That was the whole other thing. I want to get onto dedicated storage, which is obviously this stuff. I love this stuff. Can I even afford this stuff? I can get 2 of them. What am I missing? Hold on. What? All right, I'm just going to craft them. What am I missing for a 3rd one, please? Element? Oh. Oh, I know why we're missing element. It's because it's all in here. So it's like the game reads it as it's like being used. Okay, so now if I want to get like a ton of dedicated storage. Yeah. Crystal! Stinking crystal again. Oh, man. Ah. And I need a permanent water tap inside my base. Because clearly, we're always darn thirsty. In game and in real life. Anyways, I think we're done here. I'm done with, I guess, this stage of renovations. I might do a little bit of tinkering and adjusting as we go forward. But all in all, I like what we've done. All right, look, I might have got a little bit carried away. I couldn't stop myself, and I've gone and continued working on our little thing. Let me just get these guys out of here, and I'll show you what I've been working on. Yeah, look, I don't know what the deal with this little shrine is, but I like it. It's kind of got a nice vibe to it. It's so tranquil and peaceful, and I might just go and move that stone bench. Maybe we'll just like grab this thing. Nope, not the foundation. Let me maybe just grab this. And instead of having it over there, maybe instead we like just drop it here. Oh, maybe I move this and then I place the stone bench here instead. And then we can just like sit here and think about all the teams that we've gotten killed over the course of this series and all the ones before. Dude, what a view right here. Look at me. I look so sad. I mean, the alternative is, of course, oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no. All right. Maybe, okay. All right. Okay. Yep. No, we're stuck. What's going on here? Why am I stuck? Am I legit just like stuck here or what? Seriously? My beautiful little base is falling apart. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Maybe that wasn't the best idea. Maybe I did something wrong. I don't know. But the other idea was going to be we like put this over here instead. And then we can sit on the bench and actually just observe the fountain instead. Rather than like having our back to it. We can just have a nice tranquil sit down. And then we can just like get on with our day. I don't know. But we're done here. That's what matters. And I think it's time we turn our attention what we've all been waiting for. I think it might be time for us to fight a boss. That's right. Actually, oh, side quest. Quick little side quest. Can I afford an S? No, I don't have the crystal, do I? I spent it all. Oh, no, we got to try this. You see, these bosses that we're about to consider fighting, they spawn in the wild. And there is a chance, maybe, that we just like fight one in the wild instead. Right? I think we got to at least try. So let's head to where we find crystal. Where do we find crystal? You know what? I got teleporters. This is the whole reason we got teleporters. Let's go to the top of Mount Olympus. Kill a couple Centurion. And then actually I gotta be careful actually. Because if I like explode these guys, do I? No, I don't break structures. Sorry, I don't break like rocks and stuff. Good. All right, sweet. All right, now that's taken care of. Let's go and grab the crystal. Yeah, no. We're gonna try this transmitter thing. Actually, don't you give me... No crystal out of these guys, unfortunately. Who is it that then drops crystal? I can't remember. But I guess the whole point of that was what's it called? I want the transmitters. The transmitters give us access to find any wild dinosaurs. Anything living out in the wild, it would tell us where to find it. And I mean, you know, rather than using up all of our hard-earned resources and tributes, why don't we just go and see if we can find these guys in the wild first? I swear I was just looking at some crystal. I don't know where it went. Is that you? Guess so. What else we got? Where is it? There's got to be more up here. A little bit more over here. But all in all, it's not really as good as the first spot that we hit up earlier, is it? Yeah, it's like... Dang it, yeah. I feel like we gotta like hit the caves or something. Caves are probably the better play when it comes to looking for crystal. But there's 256. Oh, here we go. There's a little bit over here as well. Yeah, and you know, for every extra transmitter I can get my hand on, it's kind of like the more the merrier. Gives us more information on those dinosaurs. So I think it's worthwhile, personally. But do we have any more crystal? Or if we like clear the place out? I see a little one over there, but I think that's about it. All right, that's okay. Let's go to... That's the volcano. Or no, that's the volcano. That's the snowy area. This is the base island. This is the snowy... Another snowy area. That's the island. This is the green obelisk. This is a mountain. Let's go there. And we'll see what we can find over there. Because if I can... Oh, hello, Argentavish. So let me just work out where I am. There's bound to be some crystal up here, right? Although I do reckon we looked up here another time. And even if we did find some, I feel like there just wasn't much. Hey, hello, what have we got here? Don't mind if I do. Get here. I'm not powered up though. Yeah, look, Origin Argy, may as well kill it. The time's gonna come where we gotta like farm these guys. So we may as well, basically we're gonna kill every Origin that we come across. There's no ifs or buts about it. The day will come where we're gonna wish we did. So we may as well just do it now. Hey, come here. We found our crystal. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot, but hey, it's some. I would whisper you to follow me, Mongo. But I'm not going to. Because I feel like you're just gonna run through all the rocks and break them. And that's not what I want you to do. It looks like there's 2 on every spot. So another one of those little weird map bugs. But yeah, we should have enough for like, I don't know, 2, 3, maybe 4 of these transmitters. It's going to give us some solid information. Yeah, it's going to be really, really cool. Let's just head a little further down here. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Overshot that by a long way. I was meant to be heading over here. Thank you. Yeah, look. I think that's it. I think that's all of it. I think we would have seen some more by now if we were going to run into any more out here. Yeah, there's definitely no more down there. All right, sweet. All right, let's get these things crafted up. Let's find out if we got any of these guys in the wild. It might even help us find the one that we had originally found and since lost. I don't know where he ended up. But yeah, now that we got our crystal, let's have a look. 100. Oh, wow. We did a good job of that too. Okay, transmitters. Yeah, we can get 4. Apparently. Metal ingots. Am I that low on metal? Where did all my metal go? Dude, I thought we were like swimming with the stuff. That's crazy. What have I done with all my metal? That's a lot of ingots, right? But I guess we need like a few thousand. I guess we crafted this thing. That would have been very expensive. Again, all the glass structures, that would have been expensive as well. We put the replicator. That's expensive too. But legit, I can't even afford one of these. I need 800 more metal ingots. No way. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't actually have anything I can like break down for resources either. So I guess we're just going to stick with one of these for now. Where are we going to put it? No clue. I'll just put it over here. I don't know. Get it out the way. Activate it. Dino scan. I need 2 transmitters minimum. And I need 900 metal. I mean, obviously, the solution to this is to just smelt some more metal. So I guess we could just go look for some metal. It's been a little while. This is enough to get us 1 more transmitter. The alternative is gonna say like what resources can I like bust up. Actually, that was I don't need a bow. But is there any like we got some dude, even all of this, none of it's really like breakdown worthy. This saddle maybe, but even still, I could break down this this sickle. I could break down a hatchet. I guess I don't really use these a whole lot, but I don't know what they're gonna get me either. 300 metal ingots maybe. It's not really that much of a difference. There's another 870. That might be enough. That might be enough for a second transmitter, and then we can find out where we're gonna go. All right, let's find out. So I'm just gonna chuck you here for now. I'll sort this out at a later time, but we can officially dino scan, and down here it tells us what we need. So 1 more transmitter will get us access to coordinates, which is going to be very helpful. But we'll find out if we actually need that in just a second. A fourth one, sorry, is going to get us will help us find it on the map. A 5th one will display its stats. But then if we want to bump the power up altogether, we're going to need some more generators, which we don't quite have the resources for just yet. Anyways, let's have a look. So it looked like the Celestial Indominus Rex Emperor has despawned. Definitely does not exist in the wild. However, we got a gas bags. We got a Therizinosaur, Diabet, Uranus, Rex, Seeker. Haven't seen the Seeker around. RG, Stylocolios, Rock Drakes, Allosauruses. As far as the demonics, there is no demonic Reaper Empress in the wild. However, we do have all of these. So there's a lot of options. Just not the ones that are going to affect us today. So that makes this a little bit easier, doesn't it? It's up to us. Who do we want to fight? Do we want to fight the Empress, or do we want to fight the Emperor? I honestly have no clue. I don't know who we're more fit to fight either. I'm thinking Mongo. I don't know. If we make the wrong call here, we've wasted everything. I think we want to fight the Empress. So here's the thing. I believe if I fight the Empress with a Celestial, it can power it down. I think if I fight the Celestial with a demonic, it will power it down. So I think you need to fight it with its same affinity, I suppose. It's same type. I think. I honestly cannot remember for the life of me. And on top of all of that, I think Mongo is... Where is... Oh, I gotta... I forgot. I gotta bring Mongo back across. I think Mongo is a demonic. I think. I don't know. So, yeah. That's that, I guess. The only other thing we should probably get our hands on are health potions, just in case. I think things can get a little bit not so good if you don't have health potions. The only downside is I don't think we've got what we... Yeah, we're missing rare mushrooms and stuff. Let me get a Fabled. Let me get 2 Apexes, 2 Alphas, another Fabled, another Apex, another Alpha, another Fabled, and that's it. That's all I can afford. But that's probably okay, because you can run these things all at the same time. Remind me though, can I run these from my health bar, or do they need to be on the tame? That I can't remember. Can't for the life of me remember. I feel like you can run these from the hotbar, but I can't actually remember. Anyways, enough killing time, eh? Enough putting things off. I don't think we can waste any more time. I think it's time for us to summon in the Reaper Empress and finally do our thing. Well, seriously, there are so many primals out in this world. It's actually crazy. Actually, that was just an alpha. But we killed 2 primal raptors there a second ago. And also, there's a chunk of metal we can get from just breaking down all these resources. So we're already ticking some boxes in that department. All right. Well. I'm still like trying to just... Dude, there's so many Omega Rexes around. I guess we're pretty good for Omega eggs for the time being, though. Where are we going to conduct this fight is now the big question. Where do we want to fight this thing? I guess the desert. The desert's a beautiful spot for this sort of stuff. So let's head out there. And we'll see if we can find a nice open area. The desert. Of course, there's open areas around. All right. Well, at least we don't have to deal with like a thunderstorm or whatever. But here we go. Without further ado. Not today, champ. Not today. But here we go. There it is. 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 And I'm just going to run for a second. Hold on. What's that ability? Power up block. You've been pulled out of power up mode and it is blocked until this buff goes away. Oh, so he blocks my power up. Which means I'm not protected. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I can't power up. Which means I think he can damage me as a rider. So if he attacks us, I'm dead. Oh, that's not ideal. All right, I'm gonna drop a health potion. And I don't know why I'm calling this a he, because it is most certainly a she. But where is she? Oh, yeah, she's right behind me. Oh, she's right behind me. 100 million health. All right. Hey, do you want to play? You want to go? Wow. Wow. Did I do this back to... Mongo! Mongo is dead. Mongo died. No way. Wait, really? How? Mongo died? Wow. I am humbled very, very quickly. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. All right. We might have bitten off more than we can chew. Hey? Oh my goodness. Okay, that's... Are you for real? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta go and assess the damage here. This is terrible. What happened? How did Mongo get taken down so quickly? Like, Mongo's no slouch, but Mongo just got, like, annihilated. I understand that I died, and that makes sense. I think she's over here somewhere. Where is she? There she is. You can see that little puff of smoke down there. Do I have a window to just grab my... What's that? Is that an egg? Wait, did Mongo lay an egg? Oh, snap. All right, I gotta get rid of this Empress. I gotta get my stuff back. But, like, holy moly. Seriously, look at... Oh, gosh. All right, yeah, no, she's coming. She's coming, all right. Come all the way over here. Dude, she's quick. All right, I'm just gonna go around here. I think Mongo laid an egg. I think we're good. I think we're like... There's a death worm coming over too. All right. Seriously? Did Mongo really lay an egg on death? Because that's the best thing ever. No way. That is so good. I didn't expect that. That is a very pleasant surprise. I need to work out how I'm going to get my stuff back though. Let's get some thatch. I have some ideas. Gonna need an Omni tool. And then I just need like a little bit of time, please. Just a little bit of a time. Just a little window of opportunity. All right, we'll grab all our stuff. But wowzers. I'm just waiting for this thing to appear beneath me and kill me. because it could definitely do that if it wanted to. But I think we're good. All right. All right. We got all our stuff. Wow. I'm shocked. I'm shocked, but then like, I'm wondering if I should be shocked or if I should have known this was coming. Wow. Just a massive wow. I expected to die if I got hit. I knew if I got hit, I was dead. I didn't expect Mongo to go down like instantly. That blows my mind. That's interesting. Yeah, that's that. I'm speechless on that point. But I guess the good news is, I can't like jump across there anymore. I guess the good news is though, I've got my egg. So if I place these air conditioners down, I mean, well, not even that I need the air conditioners, but we got the egg. So I'm assuming, oh, the egg don't fit in here apparently. All right. There's one other thing we're gonna need then. I guess we'll just get the hatchery. There you are. All right, so the hatchery can help us out with this. I kind of just want to hatch it to see what happens. Like, is it going to hatch at level 860 or is it going to hatch at level 560 like the original one was? Does it get the... I assume it's just going to go back to base stats. But the fact you can even reclaim it is the best, for lack of better words, is amazing. So, yeah, this is good news. This is good news. Like, the best news you can possibly get out of you just lost your tame, but it's okay because you're going to get it back. Like, that's good. That's good. If that's what's actually happening here, which I really hope it is. All right. Let's have a look. So it's probably still hatching, but it's pretty close. All right, sweet. Oh, man. I still can't believe that happened, eh? Like, I can, but I can't. I'm shocked, but I'm also like not, because I know the demonic Reaper Empress goes hard, but I honestly thought I was going into it. I thought I was going in with a pretty good chance. Mongo's been just annihilating everything. Like, what's fighting? Oh, seriously? You? I was gonna say. All right, for a sec. Oh, my Pteranodon. No. Ah, they're all over the shop. Guys, it's just a Fuel Hawk. You don't need to do that. Now I've got to go reorganize all my guys all over again. Oh, my goodness. This is the one I was worried about. I was worried about them. No soul traps. I know my hand's on the wrong part of the keyboard. I know for certain that there's a Primal Tech Triceratops roaming around down the bottom there, which is why I'm a little worried. Give me those back. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's why I don't want any dinosaurs sitting down here, because I've seen that Tech Parasaur and I know that they will kill my Pteranodons if they get given the chance. In saying that, don't know where the Triceratops is gone, so maybe we're a-okay. Anyways, let's go and hatch this egg. Let's rehatch our Mongo and see. You know what's crazy though? Monga did not. Yeah, okay, so it's back to level 560. That I am fine with. That is a-okay. But the one we lost, I gotta go and check now. Hold on a second. Hold on. Inside the ball you go. I gotta go and check now. You see, we lost its partner yesterday. Monga, the Phoenix. I didn't see an egg there though. So now I've got to go find out if I missed the egg or if I just don't know what I'm talking about. I don't even remember where we did the fight, to be honest. It was over here somewhere. I think it was over here. Man, I'm not going to find it. It doesn't even matter. But the point being, Mongo died and didn't lay an egg. Mongo died and lays an egg. So, you know what? I should just be happy. I should just be grateful. But yeah, it's very clear that we're not ready for this. So I hope she doesn't despawn. I hope she's out there for a little while yet. And I guess we now need to work out what we got to tame to give us a chance to take down the Reaper Empress. because clearly I'm on the wrong track. And we need to rethink our strategies just a little bit. Well, quite a bit, as a matter of fact. But on that note, I'm going to end this one here. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the little base phase 2 build. And I hope you enjoyed me getting my butt whooped. But you probably knew that was coming anyways. Guys, I'll catch you in the next one soon. But until then, keep smiling. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.